Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Tower. So this is just the monthly progress update video, and it's the first of the month. We all know what happens on the first of the month, and so let's just go ahead and do it. I wanted to share this very special moment with you guys, and there we have it. It's out there now, right? This is how you do well in this game. Right, so anyway, we all know what happened, right? Let's not talk about it anymore. Now, before I get into what that is going into, let's just look at the monthly stats. So lifetime coin 11.4 capital Q. This is my current lifetime stones with the huge influx that just entered, right? As usual, I'm still farming tier 16. This is where my coin is at. I think on average, a run gives me around 70 Q these days. This was probably a very lucky run. So it really depends on, wave skips and golden combos and so on. Right, so why did I end up going to the dark side? So, right, let's have a look. Last month, I was having trouble with my modules. I was not able to earn enough. I was getting about 30 Q a run at GT 11, and module levels are getting very pricey. So I just leveled this guy up. The next level is 70 little Q. This guy is due for an upgrade, so 26.3 Q. So let's level him up. The next one is 33, so it's increasing exponentially in terms of its cost. And to me, I take that as a sign that I need more econ. And at least with spending, I think spending in econ is not too bad of an idea, because at the end of the day, the lifetime stats, right? Lifetime coin and lifetime stones, we can't really get back those items. Stuff like module shards as well, we can't really get back these items because they happen with time. So if you were wanting to be a bit efficient with your spending, I would say stuff that accumulates resource is typically a good idea to do that. But then again, I'm not advocating that we should be spending money on this game. But in any case, the reason why I'm getting the packs for this month is just so that this bugger over here is finally done. And I would like to share this moment with all of you. So there we go. All of that just for one click. that concludes my monthly dopamine rush, I guess. So my plans from here on out is just everything is going into Golden Tower duration this month. I'll get to my labs in a short while, but I also want to upgrade range mastery. This would be my mastery for the month. I think that will be my only mastery, and the reason for that is because in August, so the rest of this month, stones is going into GT duration. Hopefully that gets me to 76 seconds of GT duration. Thereafter, I'm just going to be, for the month of September, I probably wouldn't be spending anymore, but that having range mastery unlocked and probably leveling up my damage per meter, it's going to put me in a good position to unlock Spotlight Plus for the month of September, in which case I can then bump up my Spotlight angle to maybe 75 degrees or something. So there we go. That was, that was my moment of spending done. So let's go through the remainder of the stuff very quickly. I don't presume there would be very much to say. So this is how my stats look like. Right, nothing much has changed over here. I'm still locking my shockwave size at 1.65 to farm at 30 meters. Level skips are at 520. Between 520 and 530, the jump gets up quite big. I think previously it was something like 15 Q, but the next 10 levels cost like 56 Q, so I'm just holding back on that for the time being. typically in a run, my level skips max out around wave 110, so I don't presume it would affect my gameplay by that much, but I would like to get this to around 600, then I can really go fully AFK in this game. So that's that. Now let's look at the enhancements tab. Enhancements for damage, they are mostly at 2.3, attack speed is at 1.3. For health, I think I've gotten 10 into orb size over the past month. And over the past month, I think free upgrades has gotten a bit of love. Enemy level skips has gone up from 1.32 to 1.34. Cells, cells per kill, it's 1.6 to 1.65. And mostly it was from coin bonus. So I think at the last month it was 1.7, now it's 1.76. It's getting very pricey, as you can see, for all of these upgrades, but I'm hoping that the econ focus that I'm doing this month is going to help me, you know, at least go box free upgrades, which shouldn't take very long. It's I believe it's 2 quintillion to, oh, it's 5 to max out, so it probably wouldn't take very long to complete. Right. Now let's look at cards. As I mentioned, my card mastery for the month would be range mastery. I think with 750 that allows me to get 1 level of GT plus. Maybe I'll hold off on range mastery. I'll just get tournament rewards to unlock it. And the reason for that is because my lab slots are now quite tight. So as we will see, over the past month, I have completed Amplify bot cooldown. So let's get rid of the star for this. I have completed my golden bot duration, finally. So let's get rid of a star for this. Module coin cost, I had to get that because it was getting too pricey. So this is done, finally gold boxed. Nuke mastery is done. Recharge missile barrage, missile barrage quantity, it's just 6 levels, it was like a day. I just wanted the gold box, so yeah, it's done. Now my plan for the upcoming month would be to, I guess, prepare myself as well as I can for version 27. So battle condition reduction is almost done, as we can see over here. Crit factor and damage labs, I'm just going to slot them in until they go box. Wave skip mastery would be almost done as well. It's almost done. Once this is done, I'll probably unlock range plus and start work on that. Once extra orb mastery is done, that would be the slot for damage per meter. And thereafter, there's 3 lab slots. Once they're go box, would be poison swarm labs. So the reason why I think I would want to complete the swamp labs would be, well, I wouldn't mind having a bit of a larger radius for my tournaments. And swamp stun has really been helping me a lot, especially since my chrono field isn't very, my CF plus is only at level 7, it's not that efficient. So having extra stuns percent is probably going to help me control the enemies a little bit better. So that would be my plan for labs for the next month. These 2 labs, they're 2 levels away. Swamp Ren is probably something that I have to work on, but it's a very long lab, so I'll put it in at some point. But in terms of the priority for me now, I think it's going to be Swamp Stun Chance. And then Swamp Radius, I would probably want to finish the Swamp Radius first before Swamp Ren. Given that, you know, when I'm about to die in the tournaments, the damage that I'm dealing on the bosses is really quite minimal. So I would very much rather have the control than the extra damage. Not to say that damage is not important, but it's just where I'm at in the game. I would rather have the control. Thereafter, I think I would like to complete my Amplify bot, and I've also managed to unlock my Thunderbot. So the medals for next month. Let's go to medals. The medals for next month are probably, well, you know, this is 860 medals. For a little bit more damage, it's worth getting at some point, but I would rather just work on the range and cooldown of my Thunderbolt. Just, you know, it's the new shiny, we get to play with it a little bit. In terms of the guild related stuff, I think I've completed all of the themes at the moment. So all that's left for me is to just unlock all of the stuff here. I'll probably go for the modules, cannon modules first, before the bits, and then I would upgrade my fetch chip a little bit. I'm not sure what's the best one to upgrade, but let's just click this, it's the cheapest. And someone told me I should do a respec for my fetch chip. I still don't know the effective path, and maybe in the next season, in 2 weeks, things might change. So, you know, whatever. We'll wait a bit before I do that. In terms of my vault upgrades, over the past month, I didn't touch anything in Harmony. It would make sense for me to go up this branch here to get the bot presets, and that way in my tournaments I can just run Thunderbot with Amplify bot. But you know, since I've already unlocked my Thunderbot, I'm not in a rush, basically. And if I do get another slot in my Harmony tree, it's probably going to be the last card slot here. Now, in terms of the power tree, I've been steadily moving up the power tree. Finally got my free upgrades completed. Because of how weak my attack speed is, I actually decided to go up the middle branch as opposed to getting the orb speed and the wall rebuild. I can tackle it at some point down the line, but I would like to have the ability to get this 5% boost to attack speed in case attack speed becomes fixed in the next version. And that way at least I would be, you know, my tower is in a way that it's easy to pivot into a more attack speed heavy build. But otherwise, if it's not fixed, then I will just continue climbing my way up the power tree. And I think that would be most of the content. These are my modules. Let me see. Oh, right. These are how they look like. So this is my Multiverse Nexus. This is my Black Hole Digester. I think these two are very nicely rolled already. Down the line, if I get more stones, I would probably roll out the Black Hole Duration and try to get Spotlight bonus inside it. Especially in September, I think that would be my goal. Because I would have Spotlight Plus. So having the Spotlight bonus probably, you know, would boost up my damage a bit more. Astral Deliverance, this is how it looks like. I haven't really touched it this whole month. With webbing, I think the best module for webbing would be Astral, but I use this for my farming run and I'm a bit too lazy to reroll this, so I just rolled my Havoc Bringer. It looks like this currently. The only thing that is missing is the Ancestral bound shot range. But as of right now, my tower is not ready for webbing, so it's not a rush for me. I finally completed my Dimension Core. I finally got the Ancestral Chain Lightning Chance substat. It's not by choice. It's nice to have, but I would ideally have liked a 10 seconds Poison Swarm duration or something, and that way I can just have more controls in my tournament runs. But you know, I'm not going to complain getting this pretty nice looking Dimension Core at the moment, and I'll probably use this to a point where, you know, my other modules are rolled very well before I move back to something else. Before I circle back to rolling it, I mean. The other stuff I don't really use anymore these days. This is how my death penalty looks like. So I have gotten the Ren Armor Multiplier, just rolled it earlier today, and a mythic version of damage per meter. So at some point I would like this to be ancestral, especially once Spotlight Plus becomes active. Then at least that way I'll be dealing more damage. I'm also quite close to completing the 5-star for my death penalty. I think I just need one more copy. Astro is at 3-star, so it's almost at 4-star. But yeah, modules are looking pretty good. I actually haven't really been pulling modules this month. It's mostly been just gem rushing extra orb mastery to just try to complete it as much as possible. As I mentioned, most of my focus this month has been on econ related stuff. Right, so that is it. And before I wrap up the video, there's just something I wanted to share with you guys. So over the past month, well, over the past 11 days or so, I have unlocked extra orb mastery as well as GT 13 up from GT 11. So I just wanted to show you the increase in my coins as I transition, or as I increase the levels in my extra orb mastery and wave skip mastery. So hopefully that will give you guys some indication about whether or not you think it's worth it for you to get those upgrades. So give me a minute, I'll swap over to the what tier should I farm thingy, and we'll continue from there. Okay, we are back. So this was I unlocked GT 13 on the 20th of July, so 11 days ago now. And before that, I was typically around 7.2 to 7.4 Q per hour in my farming runs. That was with GT 11 and 70 seconds of GT duration. After I unlocked it, you can see that clearly with GT Plus, you get a huge bump in your coin, right? I went up to 11.4. This was with extra orb, just at base level. So I did a few runs, and every time I upgraded my extra orb or wave skip mastery, I recorded it down in the notes over here, as well along as with the number of death defies that I got in that run. So of course there's a lot of RNG aspect associated with the death defies, but hopefully it will give you guys an idea of the trend of your coin per minute. So it started off at 7.2. I'll just slowly scroll up. You can pause the video and have a look where you are at, wherever you would like to. So now, you know, my coin has been steadily increasing over the past 11 days, and now that I am at extra orb mastery level 8 complete and wave skip mastery level 8 complete, I'm getting about 17 to 18 Q per hour. So I do think that they are really good. Just between the two of them, just leveling up these two masteries, it has gotten my coin income up from 11.4 Q per hour to about 18 Q per hour. And I guess it's worth mentioning how this actually works, because if we were to look at, say, in my in-game run with extra orbs, it's probably only going to show that I get one little Q worth of coin from my extra orbs. So how does that translate into so much gain in coin per hour? And I think the way the math works, it kind of favors having a high golden combo as well as having black hole digester. So with wave skips, with black hole digester, the more wave skips you get, the higher your coins per kill gets for the next wave. That is going to allow you to get more coins from the enemies in that wave, which is going to be further bumped up by your golden combo bonus. So having a high golden combo is going to increase the multiplier of the coins that you get. And on top of that, if you get another wave skip after getting a huge golden combo, that is where the bulk of your coins is going to come from. So even though extra orb mastery in itself might not necessarily, 40% extra coin for monsters that you kill, the base number, it reflects in the game as like one little Q of of coin for me, that translates into a huge multiplier when I stack it with my other bonuses, namely the wave skip bonus and the golden combo bonus. Right, so again, I'll just scroll through this tab in case anyone wanted to pause and see the gains that you get per level. Okay, and so this is how it would look like. Right, and let me hop back to the game and wrap up this video. Right, we are now back in the game. So I had previously been just deliberating over the course of making this video on how I should spend my remaining stones, on whether or not I should unlock range mastery first before going into GT duration. But no, since we are going econ, let's just go econ all the way. So let's just get 2 clicks over here. It was only 2 clicks. Well, that was... Now I feel sad again because, you know, the packs got me 3 clicks in total, right? 1 click into golden combo and 2 clicks into duration. But you know, that's the nature of the game that we're playing. This stuff is ridiculously overpriced. But I'm hoping that it's going to bump up my income very nicely. I think in the previous live stream, Greeny stopped by and he said that it's about 30 to 35% gain in coin per minute. So I'm very excited to see that coin gain. And also, now that it is done, I will never have to worry about it again. And at least from an econ related perspective, I think my econ is about as good as it can be for the stage of progression that I'm at the moment. So until next time, until the next month, I hope I don't spend any more. Right, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and happy towering, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye!